everybody, welcome back. It's Tasha here. I am here today, unfortunately not with my BoxyCharm because it has not arrived. The mail is still struggling around where I live. I'm actually here and I'm going to do the Trendmood box Tryon. There were quite a few products that I was super excited about, so we'll try those on in just a second. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Tasha, and on my channel I do makeup unboxings, makeup reviews, try-ons, kind of anything related to makeup. So if that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing. I typically upload Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. And so without any more talk, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the box. So I have kind of a little bit of a face on because I have foundation on, I have concealer, I have set everything, and then I do have bronzer on as well. So kind of just a little bit of a base because we do have a couple of things from this box that I'm excited to try. So the first thing is this Colored Rain eyeshadow palette, and the colors look very pretty. I do want to keep it fairly neutral because we did get this crazy red glitter eyeliner that I would actually like to use maybe as an eyeliner. I'm not sure, so I'm going to keep it kind of neutral in this palette, although that smoke screen is beautiful. I'm actually going to swatch that. Oh wow, holy moly. So it looks blue in the pan, but it's kind of like a gray black, if you can see that. And while I love that, we're going to hold that for another day because I am not sure what, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not quite sure because I do really want to try this glitter. It's the OPV Metal and Liquid Glitter, and it is straight glitter, and it is red, 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 red. And I would like to use it as kind of a liner. I think that would be a cool idea. So I'm going to keep it kind of neutral today. I am going to use these Moda brushes to kind of try out and see what I think. So we're going to do the big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go all over with this middle shade right here, which is just kind of a beigey creamy color. And we're just going to kind of put that all over the eye at first. Being super liberal, I am sorry, it is about to storm here again. So I can hear thunder in the background, and my poor little boxer does not like thunder at all. She is just not about it. So you'll hear her in here kind of crying a little bit. I know, City Grace, I'm so sorry. And then I guess I'm going to take some Flammable and kind of put that in the crease. This brush was nice. It was nice and fluffy. You know, it's all good. I am going to take a smaller brush and do some more detail work. We're going to go kind of right in this crease here. So this brush is a little weird. It kind of like flicks back and forth. And if you can see, it's kind of applying it like that. So we're going to trade brushes. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to go to this kind of one that's a flat, fluffier brush and see if that isn't a little better. That's better. Much better. Holy moly. So I don't like that little one. I can tell you that right now. I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. And I will tell you guys, I have my next round of Botox shots for my migraines scheduled for Thursday afternoon, evening. So I'll have to go directly from work to get the Botox shots. And the reason I say this is because I'm looking for my fluffy brush to blend everything out. The reason that I say this is because if I can get my BoxyCharms by tomorrow, fingers crossed, then I can get a video recorded and uploaded for you guys for Friday. But if I don't get it on Wednesday, then I don't know that I'll have a video uploaded until probably Monday of next week. Because after the Botox, no scrubbing face, nothing like that for 24 to 48 hours because they don't want the Botox to migrate and give you droopy eyelids, which I don't want either. Mine are already quite droopy enough. So we'll kind of have to see what happens with that. I hope I can get the boxy charms. But like I said, I don't know why my post office is just struggling. So far I really like that. I don't like this mirror here. This mirror is very, very small, and it kind of is, I know it sounds funny, but kind of warped. So I'm having a hard time kind of seeing what's going on. I do, however, like the shadows. They are easy to blend. They are buildable. They are nice and smooth. They go on well. I am going to take just a little bit of torch in the outer corner. I am so tempted to do that smoke screen, but we're going to do torch. We're going to stick it with that, and I'm just going to do it right in the very outer V area here, just to kind of darken it up just a little bit. And I'm not really sure what that red liner will look like, but we'll find out shortly, won't we? And I like this brush. I like the first brush I used. I don't like that little brush. It did not work well, and it didn't put product pretty much anywhere. It just kind of like flipped back and forth, if that makes sense, and was hard to control and didn't really work very well. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this flat brush, kind of a flat shader brush, and I'm going to pick up Cloudy, which is a little bit lighter, and I'm going to go from the inner to the outer with this. It is not it's a matte shade. It is not a satin shade. The only satin shade that looks like is in here or metallic is that smoke screen in the quarter. Otherwise, all of the rest are mattes, which I don't mind. It's not a bad thing. And let's blend it all. That color that I just put on, the Cloudy, and this color, which is Naked Eye, are very, very similar. Very similar. On my skin tone, it's hard to differentiate. Certainly if you had a darker skin tone, you might see the color tone changes there. But for me, it's a little bit hard. But that is kind of the basic look that we're going for. Overall, brushes for Moda are not bad. Don't like this one at all. Blah. These three are okay. They're good. They're decent. I don't know that I would say they're the most amazing brushes I've ever used. Those Profusion brushes are by far the best brushes I have ever used. So if you want to get an affordable brush for eyes, go to Walmart, get Profusion. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I am going to line my whole eye with black eyeliner first, then I'm going to go in with the OPV red liner. So, sorry, I gotta... So just super simple eyeliner, and now we're going to wait for a second for it to dry. And then I'm going to put on this OPV metal glitter and see what happens. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I am going to do the blush, because the blush was one of the other things I wanted to try, this beautiful blush palette. So let me pull that back out here. It is the OPV Beauty Born to Shine, and let me just show you guys the inside again. I just am in love with this, in love with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color first because I like that color. We're just going to do it on a big fluffy brush. And look how pretty and pink and subtle that is. It is a little, it does not look satin. I think that's just a reflection. It looks beautiful. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, I know I'm being crazy, this one right here, which is a little bit darker, and I'm just going to tap it in. And so see, I was being chicken and I only did just a little bit, but that is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Love that. I am going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of brush out the edges here. Oh, that is so pretty. I am in love with this blush palette. In love. In love. Super great quality, beautiful colors. Love it. The eyeshadow is really nice too. It blended out really, really well. It very basic colors, not bad at all. Not my favorite mirror, but otherwise, overall, good. Favorite so far, by far the blush. I don't know why I put away every single mirror. Okay, let's go in with this liner and see what we do. I'm going to go into the very edge, outer corner of my eye first. Ha ha ha. Ooh. I don't know where it stopped recording. I don't know why. The only thing you have to be careful of is when you run out of product, you put it in, you pull it back out. There is a ton of product on there. So you do have to kind of just take a little of it off. I don't know if you can even see that from all the way back here. I'll get a little bit closer. Ooh, it's making my eye burn. Okay, so as I continue to put it on, whatever gel or whatever is in it is kind of migrating into my actual eyeball just a little bit on this side. And it is definitely making my eye burn just a little bit. That's interesting. It doesn't say not to put it on your eyeball. I'm looking, it doesn't really say much of anything. Ooh, yeah, that definitely burns. Okay, so I would not suggest putting this on your eye at all because it does migrate a little bit even when you don't get it anywhere close, because it has a little bit of a water gel base that the glitter is in. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I'm not sure where you would use this then. Maybe if you want to be crazy on your cheeks or to do a special look way, way out here where it's not going to get in the eye. I don't know what I think about that. Okay, well, there we go. I am going to do the next thing is trying this Minted. This was the best color. This was the one that I swatched. Ooh, that's making my eyes burn. Oh, okay. Minted lipstick in this beautiful color. It's more of a brown red than anything. It is a matte lipstick. Lipstick formula is beautiful. It feels it feels smooth but not creamy, if that makes sense. Goes on, you could see I did one coat and there is quite a bit of pigment there. It is definitely a browner color for me than I would typically wear, but it is very pretty. There is a little bit of red undertone there. Absolutely, definitely should go in with a liner first. Just to make the edges nice and smooth so it doesn't look feathered, because this is a little bit drier, not super creamy. It's not bad, it doesn't tug at the lips, but it's not like that creamy emollient that you would think. It is matte. I don't know that it's going to be transfer proof, but it is supposed to be long wearing because of course it is matte lipstick. So I'm just making sure that it doesn't say anything specific on here, and it does not. So that's that outside of the packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on my mascara and my eyebrows, and I am going to jump back on a little bit later and kind of give you guys a quick update of what I thought about everything. Once I get my mascara on, I will do a close-up of the eye look so you can see the red, because I know you can't see it right now. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so close-up of the eye look. You can see the red just a little bit, but not a whole lot. Eyeshadow blended in, but when I look at them up close, the eyeshadow looks very all the same to me, kind of all muddled together. There's not a little differentiation between all the colors. It's not bad. It was beautiful. It blended out well, just not a ton of different options, at least for me. But I do think it's pretty. I would never ever use that red liner again because it absolutely does run into your eyeballs, as well as it's not very impactful. It does burn the eyeballs, and I don't know. I think if maybe it were a little bit more user friendly, maybe it's just me, but because of the medium that the glitter is in, that kind of a gel-based medium, it runs all over and it makes everything else run all over. So some of the black from my waterproof eyeliner and from my mascara is transferring down along here already, and I think it's because of that, because I've used both the eyeliner and the mascara before on its own and did not have these problems. So not a big fan of the red glitter. I will check back with you guys in a couple of hours, let you know kind of how the blush wore, how the lipstick wore, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, I am back just a little bit earlier than I expected because it is really going to storm. And I want to try and stay away from at least as much of the thunder as I can. But it's a little later in the evening. Just really quickly, I love the blush. Granted, this is not an 8-hour review. I'm doing this after I got home at 3 o'clock from work and kind of later in the evening. But blush is gorgeous. I would recommend that palette hands down. It has some nice colors for paler skin. As you can see, I could use it, and I am pretty fair. But some of those colors would really work, especially built up on darker skin tones. Beautiful formula, love it. Some of them are satin in that palette though, so just be aware if you're not a satin fan, that might not be the palette for you, but otherwise, hands down, would recommend it. The eyeshadow looks decent. Again, not a long wear test. Like I said when I got close up, it looks a little muddled to me, but that may have just been my technique, so blame me. They seem like they blended really well. No problem with that. The lipstick is beautiful. However, for my dry, flaky, whatever kind of yucky lips, it's just a little too dry for me. With wearing masks all day, every day, as well as just being predisposed to having very dry lips anyways, it's just a little too dry, but otherwise beautiful. It is not transfer proof, but it does seem to last very well. I did actually add on this Revlon. It is in the color 260, which is a dupe for one of the Fenty glosses. It does feel beautiful, and that did add just a little bit of hydration for me to help it so that it didn't change the color a ton, but it's not quite so uncomfortable for me to wear. If you do tend to have dry lips, that's probably not the formula for you, but if you like matte lipsticks in bullet form, that was a beautiful formula. It went on nice and easy. The color payoff is beautiful. It does seem to last for quite a while, so definitely recommend that. My idea for the red, using the glitter as a liner, fail, absolute fail, absolute fail. I have red glitter that has now fallen down everywhere. So if you are going to use that red glitter anywhere on your eyeball, even as a eyeshadow kind of pressed in the corner or on the edge or whatever, just be aware it is going to fall all over the place once that medium that it's in dries, because I literally have glitter all over and it's only been a couple of hours. I would not recommend that product at all. That's not my jam. I don't like glitter all over. If I put glitter on, I want it to stay where I put it. So hopefully that makes sense. Otherwise, overall, I did like quite a few of the products. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I cannot wait to get my BoxyCharm, so hopefully that'll be my next video that I'm uploading. And I hope everyone is doing great. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.